will reach my plateau.
We've set up an employee assistance center, and through that center we have interviewed every employee here at Kearney. By tomorrow we will have completed those interviews, and we've talked to them about what their feelings are about their future. About half of them have said they want to take their pension, be separated. The other half have said they want to continue employment.
Western Electric is even offering moving expenses to hourly workers, a departure from standard policies. And Claudine Sykes, a circuit board assembler who lives in Newark, is relocating to Virginia after 17 years.
There's nothing I can do about the situation as far as, it closing, but the benefits and what have you that they're offering as far as, relocating, I think that is really beautiful.
So you're being treated fairly?
Oh, yes, definitely.
So far, Western Electric has only been able to relocate about 150 workers, salaried and hourly. But many more are, quote, in the hopper. The company is also doing its best to turn up some local manufacturing jobs. The problem there, many other companies decided they too had excess capacity, as Western Electric calls it, and they have already packed up and left. Stephanie Shelton, News 9, Kearney.
32 employees left today to start work at the Western Electric plant in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Topping our Healthline report, some very good news, because social workers in Miami have gotten an overwhelming response from people who want to help a 14-month-old homeless child who's suffering from AIDS. The calls started coming in after stories about the child's plight were broadcast on Miami television earlier this week. Now, some of the callers offered to adopt or provide foster care for the terminally ill baby. The child is not expected to live more than 3 years. And when you go to the doctor's office, one of the first things that may be ordered is a blood test. Well, there is a new product on the market that's going to make waiting for results a whole lot easier because there is no wait. Eastman Kodak has developed a new device that it says gives patients the answers even before they leave the office. How about that?
Now let's go to Denise Richardson in the Channel 9 newsroom for a look ahead at what's happening later today. Denise?
Tom, Governor Kane is addressing the annual convention of the New Jersey Education Association today in Atlantic City. We'll hear what the governor had to say to that powerful group. And tomorrow is Veterans Day, but there are many in the Garden State who believe that the spirit has gone out of the day. We'll find out why tonight. And for more on what we're working on, we'll go to Reg Wells in our New York bureau.
Denise, right now the Jersey City City Council is making a surprise housing tour in that city. Councilmen are inspecting privately run housing for the elderly, buildings that get federal funding. News 9 is there now, and we'll bring you that story tonight on News 9 Primetime at 8 o'clock. Tom.
Okay, Jimmy, what's happening in sports tomorrow?
Oh, it's obvious we know what's going to happen tomorrow. They're going to be talking about what's going to happen tonight in Las Vegas, right?
Right.
And who's going to win, right? Ah, no, you're not getting me there. No.
I'm not going to get you on that. You can't even have a little side bet?
No.
And no side bets on the weather, Lloyd?
No, I'm betting on rain by 3 or 4 o'clock, heavy tonight.
Well, we'll see if you were right on News 9 Primetime. We'll be discussing that. And finally, that's what's happening.
Well, I'll tell you what's happening at the University of Bridgeport. Students are not signing up in droves like they used to take philosophies of love and sex. The professor says it's not because they've lost interest in the subject, it's required courses. They've caused this class to dwindle. The students have to study practical things like economics and history, so they have no time to study sex and love. The professor says maybe it's a return to the old times when people didn't have to study that subject.
No. No comment. That is what's happening. Thursday, November 10th, at noontime anyway. I'm Sarah Lee Kessler. Thanks a lot for joining us.
And I'm Tom Dunn. Have a nice day. Hope to see you again tonight for News 9 Prime Time at 8 o'clock.
Newmark and Lewis thinks you, the general public, deserves more, much more. Announcing the great public sale at Newmark and Lewis. Get there however you can for remarkable savings on TV and video recorders, major appliances and microwaves, audio equipment, computers, phones, and more. We think the public deserves more, so you can be sure you'll get it at Newmark and Lewis.
We'll always beat the competition's price. Remember, I personally guarantee it.
The great public sale at Newmark and Lewis. Don't miss it.
Everybody's flipping over my greatest deal ever. I'm WHT, the Fat TV, and now you can have me at half off the installation price. You've waited long enough to see gigantic hits like Porky's, Young Doctors in Love, and The Verdict, plus action-packed sports like Islanders hockey and nightcap films.
Okay, I'm ready.
Call toll-free today. WHT is half the price, but I'm as fat as ever.
It's off to the hoops with the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers tonight at 8:30 here on WOR-TV Channel 9.
He is probably the richest entertainer in history, and you'll learn about Paul McCartney's immeasurable wealth in this week's People. Millionaires Sinatra, Carson, Streisand, can't compare. Then People covers Princess Daisy with Lindsay Wagner and Moret Van Camp, co-stars who didn't even work together. Plus a story on marvelous Marvin Hagler that pulls no punches. Bette Midler talking about her new best-selling book, and much more. So pick up this week's People for yourself, for your family. It's a priceless issue on the incredible fortune of Paul McCartney. People is published by Time Life.
The Grand Union Price Finder helps you find the best regular prices. The Grand Union Red Dot helps you find the best weekly prices. This week's Red Dot specials include Hawaiian Punch fruit drinks, all flavors, 46 ounces, 59 cents. Celentano cheese ravioli, 13-ounce package, 79 cents. Swift frozen international chicken entrees, Kiev, cordon bleu, Parmigiana, Romanoff, $2.49. The Grand Union Price Finder, Red Dot weekly specials. Grand Union helps you find the best prices.
What's going on? David's coming over for my stroganoff. I'll make the noodles. Oh, thanks, but David likes rice. Then you better do it right. Use my Uncle Ben's. Rice is rice.
Look, this rice is sticky, but Uncle Ben's converted brand rice is different. Uncle Ben steams away surface starch, so it cooks up separate and fluffy.
Great stroganoff. And you used Uncle Ben's.
When only the best will do, say Uncle Ben's.
In a moment, you can't cheat an honest man.
Do you want a beauty career?
Picture yourself.
Picture yourself in a smart salon, styling and cutting.
Picture yourself.
Picture yourself doing makeup for fashion or TV.
Picture yourself.
Picture yourself as a cosmetologist working in a department store.
Picture yourself.
Picture yourself on a movie set.
Picture yourself.
Now, picture yourself at Wilfred Beauty School, where you'll learn the skills you need. Call Wilfred Academy in New York, 586-1600. In New Jersey, 201-863-0400.
Hi, I'm Joel Bogart, carpet buyer for Kaufman Carpet. I've just put together a Veterans Day sale that will be a knockout.
Hey, Harry, where do I put this roll? There's no room.
This should give you an idea of what's in store for you. We're stocked to the rafters with wonderful carpet. Carpet that's sold for $7.99 to $10.99 a square yard. And I've reduced them all to one low, $4.97. There's still time to get these great Veterans Day carpet bargains. Tomorrow at Kaufman, the carpet experts.
Homeowners, stop throwing money out old windows on high heating bills. Alco replaces your windows in one day. Your home will not be exposed to cold weather. Christmas special, buy 6 Alco windows, get the 7th one free. Receive with your order a free 19-inch color TV. Double insulated glass, saves heat, ends drafts. Alco windows wash from inside your home. Alco windows end painting. No money down, 100% financing. Call now for free estimate and free TV offer.
You can get a color TV in your home tonight. First week's payment only $1. That's right, only $1. Or a fantastic sounding stereo system in your home tonight. First week's payment only $1. No credit checked, no credit needed.
For your new rental purchase plan, call in Brooklyn 377-6868, Bronx, Manhattan 409-9000, Queens 657-7272, in New Jersey 201-673-7600. Don't delay, call today.
Everybody's flipping over my greatest deal ever. I'm WHT, the Fat TV, and now you can have me at half off the installation price. You've waited long enough to see gigantic hits like Porky's, Young Doctors in Love, and The Verdict, plus action-packed sports like Islanders hockey and nightcap films.
Okay, I'm ready.
Call toll-free today. WHT is half the price, but I'm as fat as ever.
For Siemens Veterans Day sale. The holiday savings continue as Siemens honors the American spirit with thousands of beautiful store-wide furniture values. Save on living room packages, bedrooms, dining rooms, modular units, dinettes. All your favorite styles available for immediate delivery. That's Siemens Veterans Day sale going on now through Saturday at all Siemens locations.
Now's the time to see Siemens. Go away to a beautiful home.
In a moment, you can't cheat an honest man.
This is the job market, Manhattan. And if you've got a skill that business needs, you bring it here. And this is the place that anyone with a high school diploma can go to learn a skill. New York Business School, where you can train to be an executive or legal secretary, or learn bookkeeping, accounting, business administration. If you're interested, talk to New York Business School. Learn if you qualify for financial assistance to help pay for your training.
Call 582-2006, 582-2006.
News 9, the new force in local television news, serving the tri-state area with full-time, fully staffed news bureaus in Newark, Trenton, and New York. National and international news from the Cable News Network. State-of-the-art technology. News 9, weekdays at noon, weeknights at 8, weekends and updates throughout the day. News 9, the new force in local television news, only on Channel 9.
Okay, you've been thinking about buying a piano or organ for a long time, but there's always been some excuse, right? Well, you'll feel very guilty if you miss Jack Kahn's fantastic warehouse sale at all stores. With huge discounts on a tremendous selection of new and reconditioned pianos and organs, like Hammond, Kimball, Hardman, Yamaha, Baldwin, that you rarely see discounted anywhere. This is the time to make your move. Come to Jack Kahn now, or blame yourself after the sale's over.
Make your home the showplace of your neighborhood. At last, a beautiful house that's really maintenance-free. Garden State Brick Face is 3 layers of tough, steel-reinforced cement that will seal and insulate your home. Brick face, stucco, or stone face. Our skilled craftsmen will create a beautiful, customized, maintenance-free exterior on your home. Call now for a free estimate.
For a free estimate, call 1-800-228-6600. Call now. 1-800-228-6600.
Doesn't anyone care about our comfort?
Hey, don't forget me. Magic Motion, the adjustable bed experts, care about everybody's comfort. That's why we've created a full line of adjustable beds for you. Eat in bed, read in bed, watch TV, or just relax in your own bed at home at the touch of a button. If you wake up every morning tired, stiff, or with back pain, and you've been told it's probably because you sleep flat, the Magic Motion bed could help relieve backache, fatigue, or just nervous tension. Magic Motion features optional heat and massage on all twin, full, queen, or king-size Magic Motion adjustable beds, or our new Magic Motion 2, your adjustable bed now at flatbed prices. So if you're 6'3" or 3'6", and are like millions of people who can't get a good night's sleep, go get a pencil and call toll-free 1-800 1-800-528-6603 so we can rush to you by mail your free information on the entire world of the surprisingly affordable Magic Motion beds. Make that free call right now. Call 1-800-528-6603 anywhere in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania area. If busy, call 1-800-543-7500 for your local Magic Motion dealer. Over 940 dealers nationwide to serve you. That's 1-800-528-6603 or 1-800-543-7500 anywhere in the USA. And see for yourself. Why, if you had a Magic Motion bed, you'd be asleep by now.
In a moment, you can't cheat an honest man.
In today's job market, without solid career skills, finding a good job can be a real challenge.
I went from one job to another without much of a future. Then I did something about it through training at the Computer Learning Center.
College didn't prepare me for the job market, but 6 months at the Computer Learning Center did.
Computer training at the Computer Learning Center could make the difference. Make a commitment to a better life by calling the Computer Learning Center today at 845-6868. That's 845-6868.
Today, a refresher course in sore throats. There's the one from smoking, the dry, tickly kind, the burning sore throat. Fortunately, there's great-tasting Luden's cough drops. Luden's help replace pain with pleasure. They quickly dissolve to coat irritated, inflamed tissue with soothing, cooling relief. So, for minor sore throat problems, get major relief from Luden's.
I couldn't have done this before I joined Feaster Barter.
I couldn't have done this until I joined Feaster Barter.
There are a lot of things I do now that I couldn't do before I got a Feaster Barter Future Card. I can buy nearly anything I want with it. The Feaster Barter Future Card works exactly like a credit card, except that when the monthly bill comes, you don't pay with money. Instead, you pay by providing your goods or services to other members of Feaster Barter. Simple. It's a respected way of doing business and a great way to help make your business grow. 3 months ago, I paid for a complete advertising campaign with my Feaster Barter Future Card. Since then, only my customers have time to sit down.
If you're a business owner or professional, call Feaster Barter and discover how much better you can live with a Feaster Barter Future Card. For full details on membership charges and fees, call 683-1500.
This is News 9 Update with Denise Richardson.
Good afternoon. F-14 fighter planes were fired on by Syrian gunners today as the U.S. Tomcats flew reconnaissance missions over Beirut. None of the planes were hit. While President Reagan was being entertained by Emperor Hirohito in Japan, 7 House Democrats in Washington introduced a resolution calling for the president's impeachment for ordering the invasion of Grenada. In New York City, 2 Brooklyn teenagers have been charged with the murder of a 21-year-old Pratt University student from Boonton, New Jersey. And in New Brunswick, a judge has refused to dismiss 16 complaints filed against stores in Hudson and Bergen counties for violating Sunday's blue laws. Well, News 9 weatherman Lloyd Lindsay Young says, it's going to rain this afternoon and it's going to get heavy later today, dumping 1 to 2 inches of rain on the tri-state area. Join Tom Dunn, Sarah Lee Kessler, Jimmy Myers with sports, and Lloyd Lindsay Young with the weather tonight on News 9 Primetime at 8. I'm Denise Richardson. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you again at 4:12.
Come back to Jamaica.
Come run on a ribbon of white sand.
What's old is what's new.
Come ride our gentle trade winds.
We want you to join us.
Come daydream in a private cove.
We made it for you.
Come share the incomparable variety that brought Noel Coward home to Jamaica year after year. Come, make it Jamaica again and again.
Make it Jamaica, Jamaica again.
All set to go, Twiggy?
Geronimo! It's Buck Rogers. He's out of this world.
Put on your cars, if your backgammon boards. Lucky Buck is back.
The one and only genuine American space hero, loved for generations. He's Buck Rogers.
What a guy.
Journey to the Stars with Buck Rogers.
Buck Rogers, weeknights at 6 here on Channel 9.
Homeowners, stop throwing money out old windows on high heating bills. Alco replaces your windows in one day. Your home will not be exposed to cold weather. Christmas special, buy 6 Alco windows, get the 7th one free. Receive with your order a free 19-inch color TV. Double insulated glass, saves heat, ends drafts. Alco windows wash from inside your home. Alco windows end painting. No money down, 100% financing. Call now for free estimate and free TV offer.
On Veterans Day, November 11th, for one day only, Harrow salutes you with savings throughout the store. Shop now for savings from 45 to 65% on all Christmas trees. Save 1/2 on all garland, 1/2 on light sets, 1/2 on candles, and half price on all tree trim. For one day only, Veterans Day from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. Hurry into Harrow's for the savings. 45 to 65% on all Christmas trees. Half price on tinsel garland, light sets, candles, and tree trim. Only at Harrow's throughout Long Island and in New Jersey.
Do you want a beauty career?
Picture yourself.
Picture yourself in a smart salon, styling and cutting.
Picture yourself.
Picture yourself doing makeup for fashion or TV.
Picture yourself.
Picture yourself as a cosmetologist working in a department store.
Picture yourself.
Picture yourself on a movie set.
Picture yourself.
Now, picture yourself at Wilfred Beauty School, where you'll learn the skills you need. Call Wilfred Academy in New York, 586-1600. In New Jersey, 201-863-0400.
Here I am at it again, that guy from Apex Tech. Next time you see a welder at work, ask him where he got his training.
Apex. They have good equipment to train on. Apex is a nice school y I to weld y muy buena gente. Apex is a nice school to study.
How about you? How about getting into our welders training program? Call us. We won't send a salesman out. We'll invite you in to look over our shops, see the equipment you train on, acetylene, arc, MIG, TIG, FlexCore, look over our job placement records, and talk about qualifications for financial assistance during training. Now, I can't call you. To get the information, you have to take the first step and phone us. 924-7373. Our switchboard is open right now. 924-7373.
He is probably the richest entertainer in history, and you'll learn about Paul McCartney's immeasurable wealth in this week's People. Millionaires, Sinatra, Carson, Streisand, can't compare. Then People covers Princess Daisy with Lindsay Wagner and Moret Van Camp, co-stars who didn't even work together. Plus a story on marvelous Marvin Hagler that pulls no punches. Bette Midler talking about her new best-selling book, and much more. So pick up this week's People for yourself, for your family. It's a priceless issue on the incredible fortune of Paul McCartney. People is published by Time Life.
In a moment, you can't cheat an honest man.
I'm Phil Rizzuto for the Money Store, where qualified homeowners can borrow up to any amount for any purpose.
I already have a mortgage loan on my house. Can I borrow additional money?
Yes, we can lend you additional money on a second mortgage loan or refinance your first mortgage. Let me have the facts, and I'll suggest alternative long-term repayment plans.
For information about homeowner first or second mortgage loans, call the Money Store toll-free. Dial 1-800-221-9000.
R.M. Taylor Company of Quakertown, Pennsylvania is in the art of making fine fur coats for 47 years. They manufacture many types of fur garments, but they specialize in mink. This year, they are selling the finest quality mink coats at lower prices than in 1936 when they started in business. There are not many manufacturing furriers in business today that have made as many fur coats as R.M. Taylor Company. You cannot afford not to visit their factory at 218 New Street, Quakertown, Pennsylvania.
Tom Dunn.
Whether it's national, international, or local, we look for the part of any story that affects our viewers.
Sarah Lee Kessler.
Our reporters, writers, and photographers know how to make stories interesting as well as informative.
Lloyd Lindsay Young.
We'll tell you everything you want to know about the weather and have fun with it, too.
Jimmy Myers.
And we'll cover the complete gamut of sports from the pros to the superstars of tomorrow.
News 9, weekdays at noon, weeknights at 8, only on Channel 9.
In today's job market, without solid career skills, finding a good job can be a real challenge.
I went from one job to another without much of a future. Then I did something about it through training at the Computer Learning Center.
College didn't prepare me for the job market, but 6 months at the Computer Learning Center did.
Computer training at the Computer Learning Center could make the difference. Make a commitment to a better life by calling the Computer Learning Center today at 845-6868. That's 845-6868.
You can get a color TV in your home tonight. First week's payment only $1. That's right, only $1. Or a fantastic sounding stereo system in your home tonight. First week's payment only $1. No credit checked, no credit needed.
For your new rental purchase plan, call in Brooklyn 377-6868.
$6 application fee and a minimum $300 savings account is required at Key Federal Savings and Loan. Your application fee is refunded if not approved. Call Time Saver at 1-800-453-5700 or write Time Saver, Rockville, Maryland.
So don't get stuck on the bench. Get into the swing of things with a Visa or a MasterCard credit card through Time Saver.
Topping today's Healthline report, there's been a second case of toxic shock syndrome reported by a woman who used a new contraceptive sponge. The Federal Drug Administration says it's going to keep a close watch on a potential link between the disease and the new device. And some of the foods you may eat every day are being taken off store shelves in Florida because they contain an excessive amount of cancer-causing chemicals. More than 24 corn and wheat products, including some of Betty Crocker's cake mixes and Pillsbury flours, have high levels of ethylene dibromide, according to the government, a pesticide. Now, some of the other products affected are Duncan Hines, Aunt Jemima, Gold Medal, and Quaker. Well, help is on the way for people who can't afford organ transplants. For the first time ever, Boston taxpayers will be able to voluntarily check off a donation to the Organ Donor Fund on their state income tax form. The father of liver recipient Jamie Fisk says the new measure will mean that families won't have to go to the media when money is needed for transplants.
And now for a look at some of the stories we're working on for News 9 Primetime tonight. Let's go to Denise Richardson in the newsroom. Denise?
Tom, word just in that White House police have arrested a man who tried to get in carrying 2 rifles and ammunition. The man told them the rifles were Christmas gifts for the president. Tonight we'll have reaction from the UN to today's historic meeting in Cairo between Egyptian President Mubarak and PLO chief Yasser Arafat. And Matthew Schwartz is in Franklin Township, where residents have voted down funding for a new high school. The existing school is so crowded, students have been attending classes in split sessions for the last 16 years. Those stories to more and more tonight at 8 on News 9 Primetime. Tom?
Thank you, Denise. And Jimmy, what's up in sports?
Michael Ray Richardson back with the Nets. He'll be in uniform this evening. We'll report on that. And we will also have some hockey highlights.
Great.
And Lloyd, some final weather information.
Well, winter is 7 hours and 23 minutes old, and I've had enough.
I have too. I agree with that. Well, one number can make a big difference, especially if you are calling Santa. A Uniondale, Long Island girl found that out yesterday when she accidentally reached Dial-A-Porn's Sinful Sweetheart. The 9-year-old girl was expecting to hear what Santa would leave in her Christmas stocking. Instead, she heard tales of silk stockings and sexy legs. The little girl told her mother that Santa was a lady and she didn't know what Santa was talking about. Well, Mom checked it out, and sure enough, a wrong number did not reach any ho-ho-hos.
Oh, I bet. That's what's happening Thursday, December 22nd. I'm Tom Dunn. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Sarah Lee Kessler. Have a nice day. Tom is going to return at 8 tonight with Reg Wells for News 9 Primetime. I'll be off for a few days, but I'll be thinking about you. Have a Merry Christmas.
If you see news happening, here's where to contact News 9.
A magical fragrance, as enchanting as love. White Shoulders perfume, sensuous, romantic, created for the American woman. White Shoulders by Evian, the best the world has to offer.
Perfume, cologne, gift sets at B. Altman.
Thinking about buying a General Electric TV or home appliance, some stores will tell you to shop around and get your best price. Others will ask you what prices you have received. At LD, we do something other stores do not like to do. We give you our best price immediately. At LD, buying a General Electric TV or appliance is simple. We have only one low price for cash.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey Scott, and this is my brother Christian and my sister Adriana. Our uncle works for Channel 9. Our family and the entire Channel 9 family wishes you peace and joy this holiday season.
What's the Christmas? Saturday at 5, watch the delightful animated musical special Santa and the Three Bears here on Channel 9.
This is Maximum Strength Sinutab 2 No Drowsiness Formula with maximum decongestant, maximum pain reliever, and not a thing to make you drowsy.
This is the job market, Manhattan. And if you've got a skill that business needs, you bring it here. And this is the place that anyone with a high school diploma can go to learn a skill. New York Business School, where you can train to be an executive or legal secretary, or learn bookkeeping, accounting, business administration. If you're interested, talk to New York Business School. Learn if you qualify for financial assistance to help pay for your training.
Call 582-2006, 582-2006.
I'd like to give you this fabulous color TV with the purchase of any Craftmatic adjustable bed. You wake up in the morning refreshed or tired and irritable because you spent another restless night unable to get comfortable in an ordinary flat bed. This is the Craftmatic living bed that adjusts to the contours of your body. Look at this couple discovering the joys of relaxing in their Craftmatic bed. They can sleep, sit up and read, or watch their wonderful new bonus gift, this fabulous color TV, while they adjust their back and legs into hundreds of comfortable positions. Now, I'd like to mail you free information that fully explains the benefits of owning a Craftmatic adjustable bed. Plus, I'll explain all about the special color TV you're going to receive with the purchase of any Craftmatic. Call this toll-free number today for free details by mail. There's absolutely no obligation.
Call 1-800-228-2223. Call 1-800-228-2223 toll-free. Call 1-800-228-2223. Okay.
Never give a sucker an even break. We'll be back in a moment.
Mad you missed it? Well, don't be, because my fat deal is still on. I am WHT, and you can have me at half off the installation fee. See gigantic hits like Airplane 2, Best Friends, The Toy, First Blood, plus live Islanders hockey and Nightcap films. Don't miss out. Call WHT toll-free today. My half-off installation sale won't last forever.
Hello, my name is Amy Burrell, and this is Caitlin Regan. Both our fathers work here at Channel 9. Our families and the entire Channel 9 family would like to wish you peace and joy throughout the holiday season.
When I was 16, I could eat anything. I never had to diet, and I never gained an ounce. Well, those days are over. I still don't diet. I still eat what I like, but now I have to work it off. Jack LaLanne makes it simple.
Join now and get 2 18-month memberships for the price of one and work out any way you like, from Nautilus to aerobics.
So splurge. Eat that ice cream sundae. You'll work it off tomorrow if you call today.
Call now and get 2 18-month memberships for the price of one.
Buy Tomy's Popoids from a toy store where things are always popping. KB Toy Stores.
In today's job market, without solid career skills, finding a good job can be a real challenge.
I went from one job to another without much of a future. Then I did something about it through training at the Computer Learning Center.
College didn't prepare me for the job market, but 6 months at the Computer Learning Center did.
Computer training at the Computer Learning Center could make the difference. Make a commitment to a better life by calling the Computer Learning Center today at 845-6868. That's 845-6868.
I'm Phil Rizzuto for the Money Store, where qualified homeowners can borrow up to any amount for any purpose.
Right now, I have a mortgage loan at a high rate of interest. Now that interest rates are generally lower, what can I do?
The Money Store can refinance your loan with a lower interest, long-term fixed payment plan that could mean substantial savings.
For information about homeowner first or second mortgage loans, call the Money Store toll-free. Dial 1-800-221-9000.
I give a few of my friends needlepoint for Christmas, but to most of my friends, the real sports fans, I give Sports Illustrated. It's a great way to say Merry Christmas to any sports fan on your Christmas list. 52 issues of Sports Illustrated. First, they'll get this handsome holiday gift card announcing your present. Then, starting with the Sportsman of the Year issue, they will be reminded of your gift week after week. By the College Bowl games, the NFL playoffs, and the Super Bowl. They'll never miss a fast break, or a slam dunk, or the icing on a hockey player's cake, the Stanley Cup. They'll follow baseball from spring training to the final out of the World Series. Then get set for football again with the 1984 College and Pro Football Spectacular. And in the Olympic year coming up, they'll get full color coverage of the greatest spectacle in sports, from the Winter Games at Sarajevo through the Summer Olympics in Los Angeles, and featuring the sensational 1984 Summer Olympics preview, the biggest issue ever by Sports Illustrated. It profiles the pace setters, the record breakers, and the legends that might be born in the games. It's an easy gift to give, too. Just call, toll-free, 1-800-221-5900. Give us the names and addresses of your sports fans. The gift card will be on its way, and you won't be billed till next year. How much? Only $34.95. That's 24% off the regular subscription price, over 60% off the cover price. Call now, and your gift will include the year in sports, the best of 1983 in pictures. It's a great money-saving gift offer from Sports Illustrated. So call 1-800-221-5900. It's the best way to say Merry Christmas, sports fans.
This is Maximum Strength Sine Tab 2 No Drowsiness Formula with maximum decongestant, maximum pain reliever, and not a thing to make you drowsy.
Now, any place in the world, two pieces of metal have to be joined together, you'll find a welder at work. Today, to be a professional welder, you have to know not just acetylene and arc welding, but processes like MIG and TIG, all part of a skilled trade everyone respects. You can learn at Apex Tech in New York. You start right out with working with a professional welder at your side, welding, 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 until when you leave Apex with your own set of professional tools, you're ready to tackle any job of welding with the best of them. Call us. We won't send a salesman out. We'll invite you in to look over our shops, talk about qualifications for financial assistance during training, look over our job placement records. Now, I can't phone you. For the information, you have to take the first step and phone us. 924-7373. Our switchboard is open right now. 924-7373.
Introducing a spectacular breakthrough in home communications. It's the amazing new Electrophone, an electronic center complete with radio alarm clock and speaker telephone, all in one handsome compact console that works everywhere. In the bedroom, Electrophone works as a high-quality AM/FM clock radio. You can wake to news or musical blues with the press of a button. Want to sleep for an extra 5 minutes? Just press the sleep button and it's back to dreamland. And Electrophone has the special lullaby feature. At bedtime, you can program your radio to play for up to 2 hours, then shut off automatically so your electric bill gets a rest too. The sleek modular phone unit has all the newest options. Press the mute button and your party is on hold. Press the redial button and you automatically redial the last number you called. Great for those annoying busy signals. Tired of your phone calls? Press the off button and you'll rest undisturbed all night long. And look, your radio shuts off automatically whenever you pick up the phone. No more fumbling for dials and shouting over the music. Best of all, the Electrophone console has a built-in speakerphone that lets you have hands-free phone conversations. With the press of a button, you can carry on a conversation from anywhere in the room. And the speakerphone lets you enjoy three-way family conference calls, just like important executives. At the office, you'll save hours with hands-free conversations. No more stiff necks and tangled wires. Electrophone has over 15 fabulous features in one beautiful compact console. But here's the best feature of all. Now on this special TV offer, Electrophone is being offered for only $79.95 with a full money-back refund. Use your credit card and order your Electrophone console, the space-age phone with the old-fashioned price tag. Here's how to order.
COD and credit card orders, call toll-free 1-800-453-4000. That's 1-800-453-4000. Or send check or money order for $79.95 plus $5 shipping and handling to Electrophone. P.O. Box 3500, Department AAA, West Caldwell, New Jersey.
This is News 9 Update with Denise Richardson.
Good afternoon. Beefed up security apparently paid off at the White House today. A man showed up toting a couple of rifles and ammunition and told White House police they were a present for President Reagan. The authorities promptly arrested 34-year-old Malcolm Upchurch. He's charged with carrying a dangerous and unregistered weapon. Well, there are no injuries today when a subway train in New York City derailed as it left the 125th Street IRT station. It's the 18th such derailment this year. A 47-year-old convicted felon, Louis Giambi, was indicted today in Camden, New Jersey, on charges he set out on a contract killing and by mistake killed the wrong man and two of his family members. Lloyd Lindsay Young says a flash flood watch is in effect for today. Heavy rain, possibly as much as another inch by tonight. And tonight it's going to get so much colder. Consequently, the roads will be icy and treacherous. The temperature is expected to dip to the 20s, so drive carefully. For what's happening in news, sports, and the weather, tune in at 8 to News 9 Prime Time. I'm Denise Richardson. Have a good afternoon. We'll have more news for you throughout the day.
Have a fine winter time in the Poconos, at your host with the most in the Poconos. Beautiful Mount Airy Lodge.
Have every kind of winter fun at Mount Airy Lodge of Pocono Gardens. Beautiful rooms, fabulous food, headline entertainment, winter, spring, summer, fall. Call 1-800-441-4410 for Pocono Gardens and
Beautiful Mount Airy Lodge.
I'm Ed McMahon. If you or someone you love is over age 50, I urge you to let us know who you are. If you do, you'll receive free information about a life insurance policy designed especially for people age 50 and over. Life insurance with no physical examination and no medical questions. You cannot be turned down, regardless of your health or for any reason. And your premium will be $6.95 a month and will never increase. Inter-America Life Insurance Company wants to send you this free information. So if you are over age 50 and thought it would be difficult to buy life insurance, shouldn't you call now? Here's the number.
For free information in the mail, call 800-453-4003. This is a free call. 800-453-4003.
What's in store in 1984 for Richard and Johnny and Victoria? You'll find out first in this week's Star.
With my fascinating forecast for the year ahead.
What's the inside story behind Luke and Laura's secret plans? Find out where everyone finds out. It's in the Star this week. Plus, Nancy's pal, Mr. T, while Liz kept Luna away. And Joan's at 10 while Dolly's a bust. It's the year's best and worst dressed celebrities.
For less than half the price of people. Find out where everyone finds out.
Pick up the Star this week.
If you need a Visa or MasterCard credit card, listen carefully to this message.
When I broke into the majors, I was 19. I hit 23 home runs, batted .311, and had 87 RBIs that year. But you know what? I could have been refused a credit card. I was young and didn't have a credit history. I'm sure many of you out there want a Visa or a MasterCard credit card, but think you're not qualified.
If you've been refused a credit card because you're young, divorced, don't earn enough, not at your address or job long enough, or had credit problems, call Time Saver for a Visa or MasterCard credit card at 1-800-453-5700. There's a one-time $25 application fee, and a minimum $300 savings account is required at Key Federal Savings and Loan. Your application fee is refunded if not approved. Call Time Saver at 1-800-453-5700. Or write Time Saver, Rockville, Maryland.
So don't get stuck on the bench. Get into the swing of things with a Visa or a MasterCard credit card through Time Saver.
Every 2 seconds, somebody someplace bangs up a car. Making them look like new again keeps about 250,000 people busy and uses equipment like this $34,000 frame straightener, plus a lot of different skills, window glass, electrical, and so on to do the job. Now, our job at Apex Tech is teaching skilled trades, and we're pretty good at it. We've been doing it for 20 years. And we've developed a streamlined training program in auto bodywork that takes only 6 months. Yet when you finish, you've got a skilled trade everyone respects. How about you? Call us. We won't send a salesman out. We'll invite you in to look over our shops, talk about qualifications for financial assistance during training, and show you our job placement records. Now, I can't phone you. To get the information, you have to take the first step. Give us a call. 924-7373. Our switchboard is open right now. 924-7373.
Hi, my name is Kim Walsh. My father works here at Channel 9. My family and the entire Channel 9 family would like to wish you peace and joy this holiday season.